Hi, this is a card reading for Taurus for the month of June. So let's see what's going on with you, Taurus. This is for all Tauruses that if Taurus is in your Sun, Moon, or Venus sign, then this is for you. Welcome to all my cross watchers as well. So you may not be a Taurus or have Taurus placed in your chart, but you may be looking for your partner or your friend, or just being nosy. It's absolutely fine. I don't mind that. Right, Taurus. A win-win outcome is forecast. Now, that is a great way to start a reading, really, if you ask me. So let's see what's going on for you for the month of June. I'm going to do a cheeky spread, so you'll have your starting energy, what you are going to have to deal with in June, what you can do to get over that in June, and what you should know and where you are going to go. So please tell me what Aries, no, not Aries, what Taurus. Oh, okay. We're just going to take note of that. These dropped out, but I'm not sure where they wanted me to place them. So we've got chop wood, which is making a lot of things out of nothing, basically, and milk and honey, which is another really, really good card. So Taurus, I think we're on to a good start here. Right, please tell me what Taurus needs to know for the month of June. Please show me clearly. What is it that Taurus needs to know for the month of June? Okay, so this is your starting energy. Lovely. This is what you're going to have to deal with. This is what you can do, what you should know, and where you are going to go. Right. So, starting energy. Peaceful. Absolute bliss. Like, just woosah. This is my woosah card. Like, you're balanced. You know what it is that's going to make you happy. You just feel okay at the minute. Everything seems to be okay. You're in a moment. You're in an energy of just okay. Literally, everything is a-okay. But what are you going to have to deal with? Never-ending story. Something it regards your happiness. It may be a social activity that keeps on happening, keeps on popping up, and you're like, oh, for God's sake, why is this happening again? Like, and you're in your head about it. You're thinking a lot about it, and this is going to knock you off of your peaceful zone or out of your peaceful place. But the thing is, it's a never-ending story. You should have expected this. I feel like you have expected this. You know that this may pop up again, and it's about having the I can't think of the word, having the solution in place to eradicate it, to make sure that it doesn't affect your peace as much as it maybe has in the past. Yeah, let's carry on. What you can do. This is literally the same card. I literally just said this, right? You can realize that the same thing is happening again and again. It happened before, and it's happened again, and then again, and then again, and it just keeps on going round and round and round. But you get a different perspective on it each time. You're not it didn't it sprung up on you the first time, and you had no idea it was coming. It knocked you. It was out of the blue. It knocked you off your horse. But then the second time, you almost like what's the word? You knew it was coming, basically, and you prepared yourself a little bit more for it, and maybe this time it didn't knock you off your horse. It just gave you a little push, and you had to quickly find your balance and get back up again. And then the next time when it happened, maybe you just it pushed you in only a little bit, and it didn't affect you. It hardly even affected you because you prepared, because you knew you had that perspective of what had happened before, how to deal with it and how to move forward. So basically saying what you can do is realize that you are from seeing it in a different perspective this time. It's not going to happen the same. It's not going to blindside you, because you know what's going to happen. You've got the balance because you've it's happened to you before. You can weigh the pros and cons because you know what it's about. What you should know is that good things can come from a bad place. It's upside down, so it's saying that you obviously, or not obviously, I'm not trying to patronize you, but you don't know this yet. You don't know that from this bad situation that may keep on happening over and over again, good things can come out of it. So I feel like, to say you're in a car, yeah, and you keep on getting hit on this same road you keep on getting hit on the same road, the same junction, yeah, and you're like, well, why? Like, why is it not happen? Why does it keep on happening to me? You don't understand why, and it's like, oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm tripping on words. I'm not being clear and flowing as freely as I feel like I should be. But yeah, you keep on getting hit. You keep on getting hit in the same place, and it's like, well, why? It's because the universe is trying to show you, like, you're doing something wrong. There's something that you have to change, that so that when you go there the next time, you're not going to get hit. Or maybe the good thing that can come out from it, maybe you're supposed to get hit because you're supposed to get the thousands of pounds in compensation that comes with it. The good things that come from bad situations, and that's what the universe is trying to make you know. It's saying that you don't know it now. You need to take action to realize that good things can come from bad. Look at that, all that shit. That's like volcanic, like harmful, hurtful place that is, and out of it, from somewhere, you don't know where you've mustered the strength from to get a good thing, but it comes out, and it's, look how strong it is, and it's grown into a tree, it's sprouting, it gets bigger and bigger, and that's come from all this shit. Like, it can happen, it really can happen, and I know that I feel like something is going to disturb your peace, but it's not something that you're not used to. You know about it already. You know where it's come from. You know why it's happened, or you may not know why it's happening, but you know that it's gonna happen, and it's possible that it's gonna happen again. So find your silver lining. Find what's, the positive thing about it. Where you're gonna go is towards serendipity, which is luck. This is like my luck of the Irish card, like the 4-leaf clover. You can't, I always say luck is never given to you. You have to put work in order to receive the luck back. So yeah, the universe is saying basically all this shit that you've gone through, all this shit that you're gonna go through, this repetitive situation that keeps on pissing you off, that you're gonna find something that's good out of it, and bam, something that you was not expecting is going to happen for you, because you've put the work into realizing that, yeah, it is a never-ending story, it keeps on going round and round, but you realizing that you've got a different perspective, and you can have the upper hand, and you can do something better about it. Okay, I'm going to clarify these cards now with the chakra cards. Oh shit. Well, I was going to, but I just dropped the whole pack on the floor. Just pick these up. Okay, so please clarify these cards for Taurus for me for the month of June. Clarify these cards. What do these cards mean for Taurus? Please show me clearly. Okay. Enlightenment. I feel like you've been enlightened already. Okay, let me just finish these. Service, abundance, victim, and despondence. Right. So your starting energy is clarified by enlightenment. I feel like you are in a place of enlightenment. You're in a place of seeing things more clearly. Okay, okay, so someone's telling me that you're not being as selfish. Now I'm saying someone, my spirit guides maybe, or I don't know what you'd like to call them, my ancestors. I get things that just pop up in my head, and I don't know. I know that I haven't put thought into it. It's just coming up. So something's telling me that you have realized that you don't need to be as selfish, or that maybe you do need to be more selfish, and realizing your inner peace, in order, yeah, being selfish in order to realize your inner peace, and realize that, you know, that see, this is nice, flipped it. Maybe you are being too selfish, and you're realizing now that it's not about that. Your mind has opened up, and it's like, well, I didn't need to be like that. Like, it's karma. It's like the feeling of knowing that if you just do things by the book, or if you just let things go, not everything can get to you. Don't let everything get to you. I feel like you've enlightened yourself about that. You're realizing now that not everything is about you. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to be harsh, but yeah, not everything is about you. It's about other people, and your broad, like a wider perspective on it has enlightened you in order to find peace. Like, you now know that you don't have to carry the burdens of what other people say or what other people do. It's pointless in carrying it with you. You might as well just let it go, let them be entitled to their opinions, and be at peace within yourself. As long as you're in peace within yourself, then you're good. It doesn't matter what anyone else can say to you. Now, this never-ending story is clarified by the service card. This is what you are going to have to deal with this month. And I feel like you're going to have to be at service to someone. I feel like someone's asking you for something, and you're feeling entitled, or feel like you have to, it's your purpose to fulfill that need. You need to help them, because, you know, what else are they going to do? Where else are they going to turn? If they can turn to you, they'll be in the gutter, unable to do what they need to do. So, but it keeps on, it may be a bit of a headache to you. They keep on coming to you, they keep on needing your service, and it knocks you off a little bit. It knocks you, like I said before, it knocks you off your horse. It knocks you off of your balance, and you're like, oh, again, like, why can't this person just be able to do it themselves? So yeah, that's what you're dealing with, some sort of service, whether it's you serving somebody else, helping them, or whether somebody feels like, no, it's not that. It's not that. It's definitely someone coming to you. Sorry, I was going to flip it the other way and say that someone wants to be of service to you, but I don't feel like that's right. So what you can do is clarified by the abundance card. Like, this is what I was saying. The things happen over and over again, but with your perspective, you've got the amount of times it has happened, you've got the abundant amount of perspective on it. You've seen it so many times. You've got your vision is full. You know exactly what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen if you say no. You know what's going to happen if you say yes. You know what's going to happen if you say, oh, give me a minute, I'll think about it. Because it has happened so many times that it's in abundance. It's too much. Like, now this card, I like this card because obviously these two people have, yeah, sorry about that, I had a slight technical hiccup. So as I was saying, I like this card because these two people have both dropped a coin down the drain. And they're like, the man's like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Like, he's turned to alcohol. All he can do is worry about it and panic about it. And he's letting them feelings take over his body. Now, the girl, is more enlightened, I'd say, and thinks about how she's going to get it out. She thinks of ways that she could possibly get it back. Like, there's a silver lining. That something good can come out of this, because yeah, it's a bad thing that's happened. She dropped it down there, but at the end of the day, she's going to try and find something good about it and try and hopefully get it back to make herself feel better. And that's what you need to do, is use that abundance of perspective and the amount of times that it's happened to you over and over again, to try and maybe just tweak your idea a little bit. Maybe just do it a little bit different this time. Maybe try and say, oh yeah, I'll do this for you, but would you be able to do this for me in return? Like, now I'm saying that, but I'm not saying it with full confidence, because there's a certain card that would come up if it was that. But I feel like you can, this can work for you. So maybe not you, maybe you do this service for this person, and you will, let this person have what they want, but maybe you don't have to get something back from them directly. Maybe by you doing this service for them, it can just make you feel good. Just taking something good from it is that your silver lining. And that brings us to this, which is what you need to know. And I told you what you needed to know is that good things can come from bad things. The bad situation, yeah, I've got to give this person my service over and over again, but do you know what? I'm not going to play the victim. I'm going to make it work out for me. Because going over, oh, they do this every time, I don't know why it always has to be me, why do you have to, why, all these questions, all these judgments that you don't need to have. You can just think, do you know what? I've done a good thing. I've done a good deed. This person always comes to me because I'm a reliable person. I'm a good person that, that they can turn to. That should be a good thing. Don't don't play the victim and be like, oh, poor me, why did it have to always be me? Because at the end of the day, this person feels confidence that they can come to you if they feel like they've got an ally in you. So yeah, it's just saying, don't play the victim. And where you're going to go from this, as I said, is going to give you luck, a load of luck that you weren't expecting. And despondence, like, it's clarified by the despondence card. You don't have to look after them all the time. Sometimes good things come back to you because of what you're putting out into the universe. This girl's stubborn. This girl's screwing up her face because her mum's busy. Her mum's got other things to do. And she's like, well, why? Like, she's cringing about it. And this is the purple. This is the it's not the crown chakra. It's the third eye. This is knowing that by you doing these things, putting this service in for people. This is, an orange is the root chakra. So this is the protection, that this person feels protected by you. This person feels that they can confide in you. And that's a good thing to have. That's at your root chakra. If someone feels that they can do that, you should feel happy. This yellow is the solar plexus. It's all about what makes you feel good, what makes you feel happy. Yeah? The green is, what is it? I'm trying to think now. It's the heart chakra. It's the heart chakra. You're taking things to heart. Oh, that they keep on asking me, it's not fair, and then you'll by feeding it negative energy, you're going to turn yourself into the victim. That's what the universe is saying. Don't do that. You need to know that you're not the victim. You can make this work for you. Yeah, sorry, I'm just loving how the cards are coming all together. Like, you can make this work for you is just written there on the abundance card. So yeah, be despondent to it. You've got other things that you need to do. You can't tend to people all the time. Sometimes you have to tend to yourself. And by doing that, you get the clarity and the luck that you need. The karma, the good karma comes straight back to you. Yeah, that's it. I think that's it for you now, Taurus. I hope it has related to you. I hope it helps in some way. If not, please find out your other placements in your birth chart and then feel free to watch any other videos. Thank you. Love and light.